Okay, hi givers. This is Dennis from Give Asia. I've here with me today a very good gentleman by the name of Arijit. I pronounced your name correctly.
Yeah,
Arijit.
that's correct. Yeah.
Okay, Arijit started a campaign for his the cousin, his beloved cousin sister, which is technically his cousin also. She's actually suffering from this. She required a bone marrow transplant, and she's currently based in India, but Arijit is actually based in Singapore, and he's trying to raise the fund for her surgery. Let's hear it from Arijit what actually happened to his cousin. Hi Arijit, you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm better now.
You're better
thank
now.
you, Dennis. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you mind sharing with us what happened to your cousin?
Yeah, so it's been very unfortunate. October last year, she was having fever,
Right.
normal fever, so she went to the doctor, and the doctor prescribed the usual paracetamols and the medicines.
Okay.
Nothing happened, so she started antibiotic courses and everything, but she was still feeling very weak.
Okay.
So then they did the blood test, and to surprise to everyone, the doctor said she has been diagnosed with terminal cancer, blood cancer.
There's
And
leukemia.
yes,
Okay.
leukemia, and she was immediately suggested to be hospitalized in the Tata Medical Center
Right.
in India, which is one of the better institutions dealing with cancer patients.
Okay.
So she got admitted October last year. Then she went through around 7 chemotherapies.
7 chemotherapies.
Which she has extreme willpower to survive this, because
Right.
obviously she has a loving husband and two young kids, one 6.5 year old daughter and a
Okay.
4-year-old son.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. So after 7 chemotherapies, actually the cancer count came down to 0.
That's good.
Okay, so she was discharged.
Right.
Okay, and she was very happy. She put a Facebook post as well that I've recovered and everything, but very unfortunate that within a week
Okay.
it came back.
The relapse. Huh?
Yeah, it relapsed. It came back, and she went back to the hospital for more chemotherapies.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
And while she was on her third chemo, she couldn't take it, and she had kind of a stroke. The doctor hasn't sort of determined what exactly what is, but she was put under ventilator.
Wow.
That was 2 weeks back.
Okay.
I actually started this campaign just before getting the news that she was in ventilator.
I see.
So she got into ventilator. I got the news, and me and my twin brother, both of us live in Singapore. So we rushed down to Kolkata, India, where she lives,
Okay.
to see her.
Right.
And I mean, I can't sort of explain like what she used to look before and how I saw her now, lying on the ventilator is very different.
Of course. Of course.
And then she could respond. She could raise her hand to touch mine.
Okay.
So it was a very emotional situation, obviously for me, but it's worth the trip because of that particular condition.
Okay.
But the great news is she has a strong willpower of survival.
Right.
So she actually got discharged off the ventilator a week back,
I see.
and she has now put under ICU.
Okay.
And her body is recovering so that she can take now the bone marrow transplant.
Good. She found a
surgery.
donor.
So we did a global search
Right.
on the donor, but unfortunately we couldn't find one.
Okay.
So ultimately her 6-year-old daughter
Oh, wow.
is going to donate.
That'd be very painful.
The bone marrow. We acknowledge it's very painful, but we
Yeah.
couldn't find any other option.
Okay.
All of her relatives, everyone went through a swab test. She has a direct sibling called Vidisha who has been extremely helpful. She left her job in India to be with her sister all the time.
I see.
Her husband also, since October until now,
Right.
is in a big corporate job in India, but he is managing everything by staying beside her. Her entire family and everyone around her are trying to help her.
Okay.
So it's I think everyone's willpower, pray and support is helping her to go through the go through this difficult time, even though
Yes.
the doctors say the percentage of survival is actually 5 to 10%.
Okay.
But still we are moving towards a bone marrow therapy, and that's the reason I started a campaign, because we have already spent significant amount of medical expenses until now.
Okay.
And then a bone marrow is obviously a very expensive
Yes.
surgery, and that's where we are seeking funds. The good thing is, it was a situation 2 weeks back where we thought we didn't have to go for bone marrow given the situation which she went in, because her body cannot take bone marrow.
Right.
So it's actually a positive news from our end that she can be given a bone marrow transplant, and the
Right.
doctors are projecting to do it within the coming 15 days.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So you don't have a lot of time actually
No,
to raise
no.
the money.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Wow. Give us. You've heard what Arijit shared, and having to extract the bone marrow from her own daughter, 6.5 years old, is not a very I would say easy decision, because they cannot find a suitable donor, and right now the only thing that hampering the way is only the medical fees. So I know you can, I know you will. Please help out. Please help Arijit so that he can actually help his cousin, and no amount is actually too small to help out. Thank you, and Arijit, I wish you all the best, and I wish your cousin all the best in her coming surgery.
Thank you to Devasia for allowing this platform.
Yep.
And thank you all viewers for your time and your support at such a difficult time in a family. Thank you very much.
Yeah. See the link below? Click onto it. No amount is too small to help another human being. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.